After serving his mandatory military service, Jungkook, the youngest member of global boy group BTS, was caught on camera enjoying some alone time outside a military camp. The moment came before he had to resume his duties, and Jungkook appeared to be enjoying a brief respite from the heavy military routine. However, what draws attention is that he is not completely alone. There is a figure who accompanies Jungkook, although without his usual strict escort. In the photos circulating, Jungkook is seen enjoying his free time in a place that seems quite far from the crowd. The casual clothes he wore showed that he was trying to make the most of every moment free from the pressure of the military. Unusually, he appeared very calm and seemed more introspective, as if seeking inner peace before returning to the harsh military life. The person who accompanies him in his spare time is still not clearly identified, but fans who are very attentive to every detail say that this could be a close friend or staff member who has a close relationship with Jungkook. Although there is no strict escort like the one that usually accompanies this global idol, the presence of the figure seems to provide a sense of comfort for Jungkook, who is rarely seen enjoying private time outside of the public spotlight. Jungkook's burnout during his military service was also evident. As a star accustomed to the big stage and the attention of millions of fans around the world, being in a rigid and disciplined military environment certainly brought great changes in his life. He now lives a routine away from the glittering world of entertainment, and a moment of solitude like this may be his way to take a break from the pressure. Nevertheless, military duty is an obligation that every South Korean man must live up to, and Jungkook, like the rest of BTS, cannot avoid this reality. He accepts his responsibilities with the same professionalism as when he performs on stage, although, of course, there are times when he feels tired and saturated. As one of the youngest members, Jungkook always shows boundless passion and energy in every BTS activity. However, while living a military life, a more human side of him began to appear. It's no wonder that he feels bored, given the drastic difference between his life as a K-pop idol that is always highlighted and his current life as a soldier full of rules and routines. However, despite the apparent burnout, Jungkook still carried out his duties with dedication. He has shown his fans that even though his life changed drastically during the draft, he remained true to his responsibilities as a South Korean citizen. Despite the tough times, Jungkook continues to give his best in everything he does. This moment also led to speculation among ARMY, as BTS fans are called, about who might accompany Jungkook during his own time. Many speculated that the person was someone very close to Jungkook, perhaps a family member or close friend who wanted to provide moral support before he returned to the military camp. On social media, fans also speculated about how Jungkook coped with stress and burnout during his military service. Some believe that moments like these, where he could enjoy temporary freedom from strict military rule, were Jungkook's way of maintaining his mental balance. The presence of someone close to him can also be a form of emotional support that is needed at times like this. Jungkook, who is known for being very dedicated to his work and his fans, rarely shows his tired side in public. However, this moment gives a glimpse into the human side of a big star. Like everyone else, Jungkook also needs time to rest, to reflect, and to freshen up before returning to face the challenges that await him ahead. BTS fans, of course, perfectly understand this situation. They show their full support for Jungkook through various messages on social media, encouraging him to continue to be strong and maintain his health during his military service. Many soldiers said they were ready to wait for Jungkook and the rest of the BTS members to return in better condition after completing their military duties in the coming months. Jungkook is expected to complete his military service and return to the entertainment world with BTS. Fans are eagerly awaiting their return, and little moments like these, in which Jungkook looks more reflective and human, only strengthen the emotional connection between the star and his fans. Undoubtedly, these military times will be an important part of Jungkook's life journey. His experiences as a soldier will shape him into a stronger person, both in his personal and professional life. And when it comes time to return, fans are confident that Jungkook will return with even greater vigor and with a stronger voice, ready to take on the next challenge in his career. Although burnout was inevitable, Jungkook still showed his commitment and dedication in carrying out his military duties. For fans, moments like these serve as a reminder that Jungkook is not only a perfect idol on stage, but also an ordinary human being who has feelings, fatigue, and the need to rest. In the near future, armies around the world will continue to support Jungkook, no matter what challenges he faces. And when he finally completes his military service, they will be ready to welcome him back with open arms, ready to see their idol shine again on the global stage with renewed vigor and energy on his way back to the military camp. Jungkook still lives his days with a great responsibility on his shoulders. As we know, military life for a young man in South Korea is an indispensable part of their life journey. Even so, for a global star like Jungkook, the transition from celebrity life to a military environment brings challenges that are not easy. However, with his determination and dedication, Jungkook strives to live every day in the military camp to the best of his ability, despite the burnout sometimes seen on his face. The moment when Jungkook is seen aloof outside the camp before returning to his duties reveals another side of this idol's personality. Despite being known for his cheerful and feisty personality in front of the camera, there are times when Jungkook needs some personal space to reflect and release his mental fatigue. A military life full of discipline and routine may not provide many opportunities to experience the freedom that celebrities are used to enjoying. Therefore, every moment that he can spend alone becomes invaluable. The presence of someone accompanying Jungkook during the moment certainly attracted attention. Speculation began to emerge as to whether the figure is a close friend, family member, or maybe a staff member who has worked with BTS for a long time. Whoever it was, their presence certainly provided the emotional support Jungkook needed at the time. The calm and simple togetherness seemed to be an oasis in the middle of the dense military duties that he carried out every day. Many fans speculated about Jungkook's condition while in the military. Some were alarmed to see signs of fatigue on his face, while others remained confident that Jungkook would be able to overcome any challenge with determination. Jungkook himself has never directly complained about his experience in the military, but ARMY who are very attentive to every detail of their idols can certainly feel that the military task is not easy, even for someone as strong as Jungkook. Despite the obvious burnout, Jungkook still carries out his duties with full responsibility. As a BTS member known for his hard work ethic and dedication, Jungkook doesn't want to show weakness. For him, the obligation as a citizen is something that must be lived wholeheartedly, no matter how big the burden faced. Life in the military camp was distinctly different from life on stage, where he could express himself freely through music and dance. Now, he has to adjust to a more disciplined and full of rules environment. Many fans hoped that the brief respite taken by Jungkook before returning to the military camp would give him a chance to refresh his mind and physique. This time to reflect and rest could be a way for Jungkook to return to his duties with renewed vigor.